Good morning, this is a Shaman Oracle reading for Thursday, and today I'm reading for Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And this reading here is for Libra. Welcome, Libra. I'm using 5 cards from 5 different decks, and the first card comes from the wisdom of the Oracle deck called Unfinished Symphony. And the Unfinished Symphony has the essential meaning: unfinished business, incomplete issues, the lack of closure, and the need to make amends. The Oracle's message is that this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle, like a project or the mastery of something, a lesson or a skill. Before you can move forward, first you need to come to terms with issues at hand. So take some inventory so that emotional and psychological closure is possible by finding the answers that you seek. When leaving things unfinished, you cannot move forward. So reflect on everything that holds you back so that the symphony can end on a high note. There is a relationship message. When things are left unsaid, it is difficult to move on. The same applies when a love still lingers, then you will not have the opportunity for new love. So it is important to deal with issues holding you back. Maybe write a letter, make that phone call, or have that conversation to clear up things. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past. Prosperity message is that you need to make sure to complete projects first before you start new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will lead to a sense of abundance and bring you the opportunity to accumulate wealth. But first, you need to clean up everything, pay your bills, sign the documents, do the filing, hand in the assignments, and complete the art of work or any other unfinished work. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward, refreshed and excited about your future. There's also a protection message. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. So don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and then deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line, because Spirit wants you to win. Card number 2 is Oracle of the 7 Energies, and the Oracle of the 7 Energies has this to say: co-create your most beautiful and meaningful manifestations. And the card that came out is a merry motive. And a merry motive relates to the fire energy, because this card deck has different energies assigned to each card, like earth, water, fire, love, sound, light, and thought. And a merry motive is fire energy. And key concepts, they are knowing your own motives, understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, and the wisdom behind your intentions. You have chosen a path, you have set an intention, and you have begun to move toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you are pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you, or maybe even how you feel about yourself? You must choose to be in the flow of the experience, relishing the moment. So surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus, because that is where the energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. And if you are envious of others, competitive, and overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reason to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you are unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why and make sure your motive is merry and joyful and clear and honest. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention, because the universe is always doing just that. Now we come to one card of the two new card decks, and the first one is called Goddesses, Gods and Guardians. And the Goddesses, Gods and Guardians has this opening prayer. Goddesses, Gods and Guardians, I receive your wisdom with an open heart. Thank you for revealing sacred truths that illuminate my soul's path. And this card that came out for you is Asklepios. And Asklepios is about sacred medicine. Support for your health is coming. Maybe be even a medical innovator yourself. Asklepios was the greatest healer of the ancient world. As a baby, he was supposed to glow with a halo of golden light, and by the age of 6, Asklepios could name every medical plant and understand basic anatomy. Mentored by Chiron, the centaur, he matured into a physician, surgeon, and pioneer of scientific medicine. His vast sanctuary at Epidaurus comprised a sports stadium, a theater, baths, a dream temple, and a hospital. Asklepios believed that the injured and infirm needed medical treatments in combination with exercise, music, dance, and storytelling. His priests would record the dreams of patients and use the information to prescribe a cure. The serpent-entwined rod of Asklepios is a symbol for numerous medical institutions today. The Greek god of medicine, rejuvenation, and healing comes into your life today to offer a dose of positive energy for your well-being. If you are dealing with an illness, injury, or ailment, Asklepios understands your struggle and suffering, and he knows the anxiety, depression, and frustration that can come along with such health problems. Asklepios leads you into his sun-filled sanctuary garden full of medicinal plants. And he says to you, I'm here to take care of you. Trust that you are in good hands. You are safe in your body. I will watch over the medical profession and can guide you to the right doctors and treatments. Invoke me before surgeries or consultations, and I will work my light through your practitioners. Healing from illness is never purely physical. There are always emotional, psychological, and spiritual elements along with it. Asklepios was a master at blending scientific and holistic methods. He is presently guiding medical professionals and researchers to combine traditional and complementary practices. Ask this: could you be a part of this new era of sacred medicine? Work with integrative medicine, conventional treatments combined with complementary therapies for yourself or as a practitioner. Illness is sometimes a sign of a life that needs some rerouting. So be honest with yourself about what you would like to change. And say this invocation: I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. Again, I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. Last time, I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. Next card is the second of the new card decks, and that is called the Angel Guide Oracle. And the Angel Guide Oracle has also that to say, or making an opening statement: thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence and for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen and receive, and so it is. And the card that came out for you is just simply yes. Your message is yes, yes, and yes. The answer is yes. So proceed, go forth, achieve, enjoy, don't hold back. The time is now. So rise up, fly high, light up, express yourself, experience, and share. There is an extended message that this card is a huge thumbs up. If you are making a decision, the answer is yes, go for it. This is a time for positivity, celebration, and progress. Angels are encouraging you to let in the light and enjoy it. All of your hard work is paying off. Any endeavors, projects, and opportunities before you now are getting the green light. If you have been holding off for the right time, now is the time, and you are being encouraged to take the next step. You are good to go. If you are feeling scared or worried, that is okay. Invite in some help from others. Angels are there to guide you, and they want to be part of your success. So relax and experience the joy that is unfolding for you now. And the last card is the Priestess of Light Oracle. And the Priestess of Light Oracle has also something to say. Become your own priestess of light. Celebrate your eternal power in the sacred ceremony that is your life. And the card that came out is setting boundaries. It's about threshold protection and honor. The priestess of the threshold holds up her hands with palms outward, protecting a field of protective light. Projecting a field of protective light before her. The strong and stately snow leopard, whose life is a solitary life in the highest reaches of the mountains, looks over her shoulder and standing guard. This card brings you a message of both caution and encouragement. It is time to take an honest look at the boundaries that you set. How do you view your importance in your own life? Are you sacrificing your priorities and self-care to prioritize the needs and wishes of others? Are you putting up with demands, dismissals, marginalization, or even disrespect from the people in your life? If so, it is time to put up your hands and say enough. You may have been allowing others to cross your personal threshold and invade your time, energy, or space, but this card is telling you that you now have the power to shift that pattern. So start to set clear limits today and make yourself a priority in your own life. Your soul deserves to be honored, and you must be the first person to make that choice. When you do, you will finally receive the respect that you have been longing for all along. Say this affirmation: I choose to make myself my own priority. I have the power to set boundaries and honor myself always. Say again: I choose to make myself my own priority. I have the power to set boundaries and honor myself always. Last time: I choose to make myself my own priority. I have the power to set boundaries and honor myself always. So that was your reading, Libra. I thank you very much for listening. I wish you a wonderful day today. Take care and goodbye.